Today we're going to show you how to use the Perfic Panels Plus. They are made here in the USA. They have a high density polystyrene foam core with a super white high impact styrene skin on both sides, and it can easily be cut with a hobby knife. They are waterproof, they're weatherproof, they're UV resistant, and they won't warp, and they're extremely lightweight. Here's an example of things built with Perfic panels. This is a church house. We're using the 3D veneer sheets on top of the Perfic panels, and you can see inside here possibly. Let me move this up. You can see the construction in there. Very simple construction. This is done on a kitchen table. This model is over 25 years old, and you can see it's pretty dirty, but it's very lightweight. Pick it up with one hand, we're probably talking 3 pounds. Another example is for war gamers. If you like to do the wargaming thing, this is a castle built with our Perfic panels. And the nice thing with war gamers is you move your stuff around and has just literally no weight to it, but it lasts a very long time. And our third example is another garden railroad structure. This is our little station. Very lightweight. This is extremely old model. This is also probably in the 25 to 30-year-old. You can see it's been outside, lots of garbage in it and stuff like that. Now when I put these models outside in the garden and leave them there all summer, and you can leave them there winter too, they won't absorb moisture like wood does, you do need to put a rock or something in it, or some sand, something like that to hold it down. So now we'll go ahead and show you how to work with the Perfic panels, and then we do have another video that shows you how to work with the 3D veneer sheets. And you can use these sheets in everything from 1-inch scale down to HO scale. So there's a lot of variety of sheets available. To work with the Perfic panels, you're going to need a few things. Get yourself a junk piece of wood, nice and clean and straight if you can. You're going to need some type of ruler. This is a new type of ruler sold by Ozark Miniatures. It's called the Safety T ruler, and I really like it because your hand can be on one side, and when you're cutting, the blade can't get over and hit you like just a plain old ruler. Or you can use that type of ruler, but your fingers are still pretty close. A lot of people can freehand cut it. I'm not that good. And so what you want to do is, with a pencil, we draw out what we want to cut, and you simply, when you're cutting, press down and cut all the way through your material. And so I've got my line, and I'm a little slow here because I just had shoulder surgery, and boom, that fast and easy. For putting these buildings together, or any structure, we use OmniStick glue. We are the distributor for OmniStick. It works fantastic outdoors. It's UV resistance, it remains very flexible, so as the temperatures change from hot to cold, your building will contract and expand and will stay together. Even if you're not using our system for building buildings, you can use it on other plastic structures and they'll stay together. It's best not to use super glue because super glue continues to cure because it's moisture activated. So use OmniStick and contact us for the best price on your projects. Now for building and going around corners, what you do is first get your little plan drawn out, and when you cut it, do not go through the second skin. Just lightly cut it. I'm going to do that right here. Take it nice and easy. And got a little bit of there. And then I'm going to take a pen and run this pen down this edge, and it creases it. And so it gives me a way of folding our Perfic panel and getting a nice square. Now when I'm building my buildings, for clamps, I just use the plain white masking tape, not the blue or the green. You want to get the white because it grabs really good. I'll put my masking tape down, I'll put my next panel in place, fold, after I put the glue on, fold it up, and it can act as a clamp to hold everything in place. One thing, after you've cut all your main pieces, you're going to end up with little scrap pieces. I'll take and cut the corners so I can get a real nice square corner. Of course, you do want to make sure that is square, because you can make your building lopsided if you don't have a square to use, or a triangle. Just put your extra pieces here. Now if you've got a long wall and you got some extra pieces, you can glue them in like this and they become stiffeners. That way you can have very large spans and just cut several strips and use them as stiffeners on your walls. Now for very large projects, or to save extra material, you can actually join two pieces together. Just put them on your flat surface and seam it with a piece of scrap. Just weight it down, give it just a few minutes to cure, and you've got an extended piece. The sheets come in a 15.5 by 15.5 inch size. They're 3/16 thick. I've seen people put 4 and 5 of these together for very large structures and displays. Now here we can see that our base is made with two pieces of perfic panel. Made it thicker base. I've got sections that go together. And to build a round object, all you do is, like before, is measure every 1/4 inch on your perfic panel, cut it only part way through, and then use your pen to crease it, and then roll it around. And in this case it was several sets of tubes, and you can take and just curl it right around with the cuts on the inside, and your tube is made for you. Perfic panels are made by Precision Products. They come as 15.5 by 15.5 by 3/16, or you can get the mini panels, which are 5 inches by 7 3/4 by 3/16. These are made, like I said again, by Precision Products and distributed by Ozark Miniatures. And we appreciate you watching our video. Thank you.